Welcome, everyone. We'll be starting in just a couple of minutes. We're giving everybody a few minutes to arrive. Just put a quick note in the chat pod if you don't mind just chatting us up and letting us know that you can hear us, as well as tell us where you're dialing in from. Just doing a quick audio check. Can anybody hear us out there? Welcome, everyone. Just doing a quick sound check. Can anybody hear us out there? If you don't mind just putting a note in the chat pod. I believe all participants are on mute. I'm just checking in to see if anybody can hear us.
I can hear you fine, Rob.
Great, thanks, Rob.
Yeah, everybody, thanks, Paul.
Great, so it is 10:01 Eastern. Thanks to everyone for joining us from around the world. We're really excited to welcome everyone. My name is Brett Peters. I'm here with Peter Morse and Carissa Ramia, and we will begin with some introductions. Before we do that, I wanted to just kind of give you a quick rundown of the agenda today. We'll be starting off with a little introduction to the team, running you through a program overview of the partner program as it stands today, talking about sales partnership and how we go to market together, talking about the marketing side of the business and how we go to market together, giving you a quick recap and some suggested next steps, along with some wrap-up and Q&A. This is scheduled for an hour. We don't have that many slides, so it may not take that long. We just wanted to reserve some time on your calendars to make sure that we're spending enough time to take care of you and make sure that you're well supported. So I'd like to begin by introducing the team. We'll go around the room and have Peter introduce himself, then Carissa, and I will follow up. So Peter?
Thanks, Brett. Peter Morse. I am the Director of Global Sales. With that title, obviously, comes the responsibility for driving revenue and growing the business. Little history on me, 15 to 20 years in the electronic discovery, forensics, and legal technology space. Prior to joining ADF 9 months ago, I was building out a partner-specific program at a legal technology company. Prior to that, many years in, again, e-discovery and forensics. My goal here is to support you guys in any pre, post-sales RFP scenarios, help in registering deals, talk a little bit more about how we can support you in terms of demonstration, providing pricing, and then any additional details around supporting your sales efforts.
Great. Thanks, Peter. Carissa?
Thanks, Brett. Can you guys hear me?
We can.
Okay, wonderful. My name's Carissa Ramia. Some of you might already know me, and some of you may not. And that's great. Hopefully, we'll get to work with each other in the future. But I've been with the company, I guess it's going about 9 years now. So my role here is basically anything after sales. So once a deal becomes registered, we receive a PO. So if there's answers about an agreement that you need legal documentation or any of the documents in general, the fulfillment of the order, or if there's licensing questions that you have for your clients, that would all kind of go to me. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
Great. Thanks, Carissa. Appreciate it. And I'm Brett Peters. I'm the Director of Marketing here. Joined the company last December. Been focused on sort of enhancing our brand and building out content for our website and social media platforms. My goal is to really help build out this partner program so it's of maximum benefit to you guys and to ADF. So I actually have been in your shoes. I spent the last 20 years, with a software company where we were partnered with Google and Adobe and several other vendors. We were actually Google's #1 enterprise training partner and one of their #1 resellers in the U.S. And so I have a lot of perspective for what it means to be a partner and what a partner looks for in a company that they spend time marketing and selling their software. So my goal is to try to make it as easy as possible for you to work with us and to maximize any benefits so that you guys can be profitable and grow your companies. So you'll want to reach out to me if you need any marketing assets, if you have any branding questions. We can work together on joint webinars. You guys have the opportunity, and we'll get into this as we go through this webinar. You'll have the opportunity to participate in guest blog posts or participate with us in trade shows and joint events. So our goal is mutual success, and our commitment to you is to support you as you go to market and to protect any investment you make on behalf of ADF. And we'll dive into this, but that investment includes your time, the money that you invest, the people that you invest. So we value that, and we really want to protect you. So from a program overview perspective, what we're going to talk about today is sharing leads and how we'll do account management with you. Peter's going to dive into that. We're going to talk about the margin opportunity and how we can protect you and your investment in your deals with the deal registration program. We'll walk through that a little bit. We'll talk about pre-sales technical support and demonstrations, as well as trial software that's available to you and how we support that. And then we'll talk about how we help you amplify your brand. So at this point, what I'd like to do is turn it over to Peter, and we'll dive first into the sales partnership and the details of that.
Thanks, Brett. So the themes here are sort of the reciprocal success, making sure we're supporting you guys in any way we can. Our long-term goal is to develop a reciprocal relationship where we can act as an extension of you, as well as you guys acting as an extension of our sales team. We ultimately want to be able to provide you and your clients with a best-of-breed solution, and hopefully a goal to feed you with leads in your markets, in your accounts where you operate. We are a small sales team based out of the DC area. We are growing, but with that comes some limitations, and we haven't had a real formal partnership program. Brett and I have sort of made it our mission to make you guys as successful as possible and ultimately an extension of our sales team. And we're here to work with you and your customers collaboratively. When we talk about shared leads and accounts, some examples that come to mind would be previously registered opportunities that you may have brought to our attention in the past, and who have re-engaged with us in any way. We want to circle that right back to you. It doesn't benefit us in any way to not make you guys aware of those types of situations. Leads in regions where we have no other partner coverage, it benefits everybody to bring in our partner ecosystem. So again, reciprocity is important here. And accounts where you or ADF have relationships and could benefit from any kind of a partner relationship. Again, we want to work very closely with all of our partners in any way possible. I sort of alluded to this. We'll touch on this a few times throughout this webinar. But in order to protect, your proactive sales efforts, we really do require that our partners register any and all opportunities with us, with ADF Sales. This includes any initial efforts to expose an opportunity, whether it be via briefings, sales calls, active evaluations, or demonstrations that you're doing. To add some context here, your submissions are routed immediately to the partner team for an initial review. In situations where there's no previous knowledge or relationship, that registration will likely be immediately approved. In cases where there may be a history, the partner team will reach out to you for additional details and attempt to communicate as clearly as possible. Our goal is to disposition all deal registration quickly so that you know and are clear that we can pursue this with maximum margins. Our goal is not to hold back any margins for any of our partners. In fact, it's to push as much business your way as possible, where it would benefit everybody, especially the client. For existing ADF customers, in the absence of deal registration or previous history, and in public bid scenarios where deal origination can't be assessed, margins usually will be reflected accordingly, whether it be basic pass-throughs or just list pricing. And every deal registration will be assessed on a case-by-case basis. Pre-sale support. Again, in an effort to fully support you, all of our partners, as you all go to market, we're committed to providing several levels of pre- and post-sale support. Sales enablement generally takes the form of onboarding any new partners to really communicate ADF's value propositions in the market. How do we present ourselves? What is our value proposition? What's the best way to showcase ADF within the forensics and investigative space? For existing partners, that takes the form of additional, any additional enablement that you might need. Account planning and review, we want to help you drive business within your region and account base. And we found it to be extremely helpful and productive to conduct periodic account strategy sessions with both new and existing partners. And that is to include our sales team, which generally is aligned regionally and will have some additional information about your regions and about maybe your existing customers and prospects. Remote demonstrations, we've got a team of subject matter experts here to support you to conduct initial remote demonstrations for any of your prospects and existing clients. Just contact us at partners@adfsolutions.com and we will coordinate accordingly. Again, we are here to support you. If you do not yet know or have not been fully trained up, we want to support you in any opportunity that you may have. If that means hours of remote sessions, we will do that. We do have coverage in multiple time zones around the globe, so don't hesitate to schedule accordingly. And then technical support, for any technical issues that you or your clients are having, support@adfsolutions.com is your friend. That is the same team of subject matter experts that would be doing the remote demonstration. That is for both pre and post sale. Trial software. To support you and your sales efforts, we at ADF are more than happy and encourage providing you and your customers with free evaluation licenses. Initially, those are 30-day licenses. We can extend beyond that. We also are here to provide an initial end-user training. As requested, we can either ship trial licenses directly to your clients and prospects, or we can provide you, and we do provide a number of our partners with, a number of trial licenses for them to distribute as they see fit. In either case, it really is important to notify sales or operations of any active evaluations that are going on. For those that have seen our evaluation kits, they come with, or any active licensing, they come with support codes. It's important that we be able to track those back to the end users and know who's using them should they reach out to us directly for support. We want to make sure that we know that this is aligned with a specific partner. That also helps us to more accurately tie that opportunity to you and your efforts. Pricing and quoting. List pricing is available 24/7 on our website. Some of you may have found it. Others may have just been going off of a global price list that someone from our team may have provided you. As this is publicly available, you should feel free to discuss it with your clients. You should let us know if you have any questions about pricing. We can also provide you with that global price list upon request. If you've registered your opportunity successfully and time has elapsed and you need a unique quote, please request a quote via our partners at adfsolutions.com distribution list. That will go to both me, Brett, and Carissa. Our goal is to respond within 24 hours. Usually it's within an hour or less. Your quote requests are really a priority. And really the most important thing to take away here is that because, it's public information, we do believe in transparency. Everyone can see our pricing. It's not a secret. Should one of your opportunities that has been successfully registered purchase on our website, we'll immediately credit this back to you accordingly. And then, just be cognizant that, when you're pricing, we'll provide you with quotes, with corresponding levels of margins, depending on whether this is a pass-through or you did successfully register this. We just want you to be cognizant that, this is public information. So if you change that pricing to reflect something that we don't advertise, then, that's something that we would generally discourage. Again, I think if there's any questions, we will go back to the chat window. At this point, I think it's a good opportunity to transition over to Brett, talk more about the marketing support.
Thanks, Peter. Appreciate it. So as we get to marketing, what I'd ask you to do, hopefully many of you that are on the phone have actually seen that we've been working to post partner pages, an individual page for each partner, to actually recognize your contributions in the community and the work that we're doing together. And so we started doing this several months ago, and we're still building that out. So if you don't have a partner page yet, I would ask you to just send us an email. You can send it to the partners at adfsolutions.com. Let me know, send me your logo, send any content or links to your site that you'd like us to include, and we'll make sure to get that up promptly. We're pretty quick at getting those pages up. And likewise, if you do have a page up there, what I'd ask you to do is go out and just double check the content and make sure that it's fresh. And I'll probably ping you, once or twice a year and just make sure that nothing's changed or if there's anything else that you'd like us to update. But you can either be proactive about that or I'll message you and you can be reactive. I want to make it easy on you. The other thing is I want to encourage you to leverage our content on your site. So part of what we're trying to do is help make sure that you guys have accurate and updated content. I'll be going out and doing an audit of partner websites to make sure you have our most recent logo. Some of you still have the maroon logo out there. We want to get that updated and refreshed to the current logo. And we want to make sure that everything from a messaging perspective is in sync between your site and ours. So you can check out adfsolutions.com/partner. That has a list of all the current partners that have pages. We also use meta tags to sort by country, by competency, things like that. What we want to do is give our customers a discovery engine that lets them find you as well when they're searching on training or any type of other content need that they have. So also backlinks. We do require this as part of the program. We want to make sure that you are linked back to us, and we're going to make sure to link to you. So you're going to tell us where you'd like us to link, and likewise, we'd like you to either link to the homepage or to your individual partner page. We want to make it easy for your customers to understand that you are a tight partner with ADF. So finally, on the marketing side, really believe that content drives connections. So our goal is to make it easy for you to include ADF on your website, in your online store if you have one, in your newsletters, at events, etc. We want to help you promote your company and your brand on our site via social media, via webinars, physical events, trade shows, things like that. So please leverage our content. You can utilize our text. We've got several videos out there. We're going to be coming out with additional videos in the next several months, and throughout 2019, we're really focused on video. We have our key feature sheets, which will keep updated, and anything that you'd like to enhance your website. If you don't see something that you think you need, you can reach out to me, and I'll be happy to make sure we get that created for you. Likewise, if you need collateral for your events, we can either ship you physical content, copies of our content, our data sheets, things like that, or we can send you copies which you can print locally. If you haven't signed up to host a joint webinar, we've got a number of we've got spots that are open still this year, and we'll be booking into next year. What we want to do is have a regular cadence of partner webinars. If you haven't seen the one that Rob Atto did with us, we've got that posted on our webinars page. We also have it on his Spider Forensics partner page. So this is a great way to get some extra traction as well. We will promote our joint webinars, and those will be evergreen. So they'll live on YouTube and on our site, on your partner page. There'll be multiple ways for people to access that content. And I do want to encourage everybody to consider writing a guest blog post. We're happy to do that for you as well. We can get one of our forensic experts or JJ or Raf or somebody from the team to write content that you can include about ADF and our solution on your site. And likewise, we'd love to do some storytelling with you about the types of solutions that you're delivering in your market or in the country or the city that you operate in. And then finally, encourage you to follow us and share content on social media. We will also try to make sure that we're following you and actively engaged with your content and promote you to our followers. I would start by, after this webinar, we'll send out kind of a recap. We'll make sure that you have access and links to Peter's LinkedIn and mine and Carissa's. So follow us on LinkedIn, follow ADF on LinkedIn. We also post to Facebook and Twitter.
Thanks, Brett. Again, walk away with our commitment to your success. Let us know what you need that we may or may not have addressed so far. We are both spending time and resources on each other. Let's figure out a way that we can maximize this investment. In order to maximize that investment, to be successful, some takeaways, things that really we should be focused on immediately is check your branding, our site and yours, make sure that everything is accurate. Make sure we set up backlinks. Again, that is a requirement. We'll check. You please check as well. Commit to great content on our site and yours. Utilize us. Help us help you sell. We'll give you the support. And then keep in contact. Let's figure out a way that we can get closer. To that end, make sure that you register any active deals. Again, we're hammering this home. That is to protect you. Double check your website and your backlinks. Schedule sales enablement with me. I will have subject matter experts available as needed. Connect with us on social media. Schedule marketing activities with Brett. I truly believe that the more marketing that we can do, any press is good press, and I think that goes without saying here. And then be on the lookout for a partner survey. We want to make sure we hear you. If you're, we're going to be sending out some questions, and if there's anything else that you need, hopefully you'll be open to communicating that.
So as we kind of wrap up and move into Q&A, our message to you is please, we encourage you to stay close to us. All of us are busy every day, and the more mind share that we can build together, the better. So if you're actively engaged in messaging us and asking for quotes and doing deal reg and scheduling marketing activities with us, we're going to pay that amount of attention to you. So we're going to meet you 50-50. And what we ask for you is to meet us halfway. So that's really what we're trying to do, is build strong partnerships, build good relationships with you, and keep up a good, strong commitment to one another. So the one thing, if you haven't taken anything else away from today, we really want you to remember to utilize that partners@adfsolutions.com email address. So the last thing I just wanted to, some of you are new partners on the call. Some of you have been with us a long time. You may have felt that we're great or that we're not great, but we're going to aspire to be great partners for you. And, we had the opportunity a number of months back to really partner with Rob Atto, who hung out his own shingle and now with Spider Forensics. And here's a quick quote that he gave us about how easy we are to work with and how enjoyable it was. So that's really a model for us. If you know Rob, talk to him about us, and we really want to be all rowing in the same direction. So with that, I'm going to open it up to chat. The other thing I'll do here is let me just quickly, believe I'm still screen sharing here. We'll open up the Q&A pod here. Let's see if we can, I'm not sure if everybody can see this here, but so we've got folks that came in from the UK, from Vietnam, from the Netherlands, from Virginia. We should have invited our Virginia friends right to the office. We'd love to have you come visit us if you're in DC. We've got folks from Hong Kong, and looks like just all over the world. So please, if you have questions, why don't you drop them in the chat pod at the moment. And what I'll do is I'm just going to pull up our partner resources page. And so this is adfsolutions.com/partner resources. This has contact information for Peter, for Carissa, for me. That partners@adfsolutions.com is really the best way to get hold of us because we're all checking that regularly. And if one of us is out of the office or busy, scheduled with appointments or something, one of the others will cover for that. Here's a link to where you can request a trial for your customers. And we've got all kinds of other partner resources for you here, including our logo, our global price list for 2019. This is the list pricing. We've got links to our recorded webinars, which you can utilize, our recorded videos, some quick videos, and links to facts and other things like that. So let's see if we've got some questions here.
We look forward to seeing you, Sean.
So if you have questions about margin or contracts, we don't actually require a formal contract, but we do have them. So if that's something that's important to you, again, just send us an email at partners@ADF Solutions. We'll get you a copy of the contract. We alluded quite a bit to deal registration. If you don't have access to this partner resources page, send us an email. You should have gotten an email with the password. It is password protected. If you don't have that, just shoot us an email. We'll respond back with the password for that, which you can use for the folks in your company. And then deal registration is adfsolutions.com/deal registration. And this is where you can come in to submit your deal reg and get that opportunity protection. So we really look forward to using that. So we have a question here. Is our solution a one-to-one relationship, meaning an agency would need to purchase a license for each user? You want to talk about licensing, Peter?
Yeah, that I think if I understand the question, well, let me just talk about licensing. Generally speaking, we are a dongle-based license, so whether that one dongle is shared with multiple users or not, it is tied. The license itself is tied to that particular USB dongle. There is flexibility in how that dongle can be used, but now we're getting into the weeds of the software itself and what that license actually does, which in short is what allows someone to launch an actual scan or launch DEI or any DEI, G2, or triage investigator on any data set. So I think I don't want to get too into the weeds, but a license itself is usually tied to a dongle, barring any very unique circumstances. I hope that answered the question.
And what I might do is use this opportunity to just kind of point out that we do have some webinars coming up. We actually have one this afternoon, or afternoon our time, focused on solving internet crimes against children. We have a event scheduled on November 13th that is an intro to DEI. And so that might be a great place if you have customers that are curious in that. We're also happy to deliver any of this content to you in a one-on-one setting as part of sales enablement, or if you'd like us to do either a sales enablement or technical training for your team, we're more than happy to do that.
It looks like we have another question. Could we get an authorized reseller letter to give to customers and include in bid submissions? I think the short answer is yes. I think that will. Yes, I think the short answer is yes.
Yep. So let's if you need something like that, I think one thing we'd ask you to understand, we're building this quickly and from scratch, but based on a lot of other best practices that both Peter and I have encountered at previous companies. So if there's something that we haven't covered here that you have a question for, just ask us. Again, if the ultimate goal brings us closer to you and closer to the customer, the answer is probably going to be yes. But just ask, and the worst we can say is no. So, any other questions? Again, we're available regularly to you, partners@adfsolutions.com. So if you can't think of anything, or you get off the phone here and then you just automatically think, wow, I wish I should have asked that question, let's just communicate via email or give us a call anytime. We'll be happy to spend the time with you. So at this point, I'd love to give your half hour back. So thanks to everybody for taking the time to join us. We'll send out a recap to everyone that attended that you can share with your team members. And we're really excited to and look forward to working with you in the rest of 2018, 2019, and beyond.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.